Hi guys, my name is Shai. I've built the Harmonic Explorer, and I have a pretty thorough vision how to develop an advanced harmonic language. This is how I play, and this is how this affects my improvisation. Here I am. Anyway, I want to show you how you can grow with my app, which is built to describe any harmonic structure available on the guitar systematically, from these basic things like spread triads to pretty weird advanced stuff like X905, which I will soon tell you about, something like this. Let's try. I'll have to fix the pattern. Let's put it on a sequencer in a fun way so we can hear it. All these strange structures. I can totally adjust which strings are getting picked and get some really interesting patterns. Here they are. Kick in the bass. Okay, something really simple like X add 11, 1, 3, 5, 11, top 4 strings. You can try that, see how that sounds. Kind of cool. Okay, so yeah, I can clean up the pattern a little bit. The idea is that you can get the Harmonic Explorer to calculate any voice leading you want, play it with any pattern of bass and drums you want, like I can tell it play 1, 3, 5, and 7. Set up the sequencer for the drums so you can have fun while you're practicing. And the whole concept is that the app does two things. It teaches you how to get into it. Let me show you an example. For example, if you're like a really new user, you can go home to courses, which is a great place to start. And let's say you're learning triads. You pick like the top 3 strings, and you get these very basic exercises of getting the shapes in order. Right, this is the minor. Even do that just with, let's do it with the, okay, let's do it. Let's do it like this. Yeah, okay. So I just play the triads, and I'll learn the numbers and the functions. This is important. I can change the functions. And I'm learning the shapes. Okay, and what this accomplishes, it teaches me the basic shapes, right? That's a big deal. Hold on, let me fix this Ableton thing. Okay, yeah. And when you finish an exercise like this, making the shapes, shape creation, You go to the second exercise, it totally guides you, and then you do inversions. And so on, and then you'll get a diatonic series, stuff like that. In all inversions, of course. In first inversion, second inversion, left, right on it. Okay, and finally, you'll get to play a practice song. Let's finish the inversions, and you'll be here in a song with voice leading. And this is where you start getting better at music because you're connecting chords. This is Stella by Starlight. And it calculates the voice leading. Okay, so that's like a first step. You get a grasp on this. And what I did is I figured out mathematically that I can reduce all 4 chord types to these basic types: 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 9, 1, 3, 5, 11. There's a bunch of videos where I explain this shit, but the point is that when you learn these structures, you not only gain these important structures like learning to play 1, 3, 5, 9 in a 2, 5, 1. And these are, for me, the foundations of my harmonic language. So when I want to improv on stuff, I'm really using all these structures. Let me show you how they sound harmonically. And then I'll show you how I use them in improv, which is much more sophisticated because I essentially use them as upper structures, which means if I'm going to learn a simple family like, what's this? This is drop 2 typical. Right, this is fun. This is fun. See, I'm following the line of the chords. Okay, I even included some really eccentric, unplayable voicings like close position. You need a guitar like Alan Holdsworth to survive these. But if I'll try close position, I'll get like keyboard chords that aren't really playable on guitar sometimes, but are kind of cool sounding because they show you the connections without displacing the octave. It's gonna sound like this. Play that one. And check out the weird stuff because all these structures are essentially any combination of 4 diatonic notes. So I get these crazy families like, for example, let's try X add 11, which is going to be 1, 3, 5, 11. Let's do it in the impossible close position, just for the sound, and then I'll show you like the playable versions of that. And eventually, as I evolve this app with your help, I do hope you subscribe. I'm going to add these things as they are used as upper structures, and they really are incredible sounding, very fertile ground for me anyway, and my students. This is going to sound like this. This is all the things you are calculated with 1, 3, 5, 11s. Let me slow that down. You can drill into it. Let's listen carefully. Okay, These are really cool. The next version, you'll be able to, I don't know if this works right now, you'll be able to like say, I don't want sharp 11, give me an 11. Okay, so if I have like, let's adjust that C sharp 11 to 11. I wonder if this already works. It's going to be released any day now. Here it is. Yay, it worked. Okay, so what it's doing is I'm controlling exactly which tensions I want or don't want on my chord, and I get these wild calculations done on the spot. This is super helpful for me. Essentially, that's what I did to learn to play the guitar, and I definitely can teach you. And the way this whole process works is how you help me and how I help you. You subscribe to the app. You can try it for 2 weeks. It's not that expensive. I think it's just under dollars, maybe $7.99, or annual for $50. And then if you send me an email, I'll definitely, because I'm a tiny, tiny company, I feel with a good premise. I mean, I can really, really rock your harmonic world, most likely, unless you're like crazy good, which some of my students are. I can probably definitely help. And then I'll guide you how you can use this app to really get a great grasp of the basics of the 135, 137 of upper structures. And later on, I'll be adding how to deal with these guys. Because all the things that you play when you remove the bass are some of the upper structures you're going to learn here. So what are you getting? You're getting a profound ability to have all connections of harmonic structures in a structured course-like manner where you can traverse. Let me show you just an example of a course. So imagine I'm interested in a harmonic structure 1359. I go to this area of the app. It's called harmonic primes. X add 9. Okay, and then you can just start learning these crazy chords. And as usual, in the end, you'll be prompted to connect them playing song. Okay, and that's how you control it. And gradually, once your brain can handle connections of a couple of numbers on a specific string, eventually there's a very short path. You can start to do this in improv. So what's the bottom line? I think it's a really, really cool, deep app. Doesn't cost a lot. When you subscribe, you're in a relationship with me in which you can email me and I help you forge a path throughout the app. This is a service offered to annual subscribers, not to monthly subscribers. I'll tell you how you can start traversing the app. I have great support because I'm a tiny, tiny company seeking to grow and seeking to help lots of people. And I'll be adding all I know about the structures available, which I've counted completely, the different voicings they can appear, how they are used individually or as upper structures, and eventually how all this serves us when we improv. It's really everything I know in the realm of harmony converted to an app. So please go to harmonicexplorer.app, .app. I'll link in the description. And check it out. You'll be helping yourself a lot. You'll be helping me by providing funding for this step, which is going to take a really cool product and make it an amazing product. That's where I am. Essentially, I want to help you change. I want to make money doing it because I do need money. But I think I can really do good work with you if you allow me. So thanks for watching, and I hope this serves you. Bye-bye, guys and gals.